Alright, YWC, it's time for some gratitude. Yeah, that's right. Channeling the former drug addict WWE star right there. And you know what? It's pretty coincidental. Here you go. Instant transition. Tag team wrestling. Hardy was a tag team wrestler, one of the greatest tag teams of all time. How'd you like that transition? Pretty good? I liked it. One of my favorite tag teams of all time. And when that tag team take place for the most part, well, they made a couple of returns, but when they were in their prime, it was the Attitude Era. And that's the only time where tag team wrestling was really good. Now, you can make the argument that in the 80s, they had some good tag teaming, but, you know, most of those tag teams broke up after a short period of time. Hart Foundation, British Bulldogs, you know, they lasted for a couple of years, but then split up. But you never had the great action that you did in the fucking 90s and early 2000s. Pretty much, Dudley Boys, Hardys, Edge and Christian. Those are the only tag teams that people give a fuck about and still remember their names and still talk about to this day. You know, the TLC matches, the triangle ladder matches, you know, fucking some of the best fucking matches I've ever seen in my life. Honorable mentions, 8PA, Too Cool, TNA was pretty good. You know, you had Kai and Ty, you had just the Holly Cousins, just all over the fucking place. Great tag teams. And just like, I don't know, it was just like these guys all meshed well together. Even some of the tag teams that like weren't as big, you just knew that those tag teams just belong together. See, nowadays, it's all about just putting two random guys together. I mean, like, who do you got? You got the Rhodes Scholars, who all of a sudden, you know, you got Sandow, who just thinks that Cody Rhodes looks really sexy and wants him to be his tag team partner. Oh, I like you for your mind. Yeah, that's what every guy tells his girlfriend. So you got two guys must be gay because, oh, you know what? I think you have a really sexy brain there, Cody. You're welcome. I mean, really, really, really. Okay, I will put the tag team sex jokes aside for one moment. Okay, tag team sex jokes, you stay there for a minute. But we'll get back to it in a minute. Hey, don't make me come over there. Alright. Okay. Anyway, tag team wrestling nowadays is fucking boring. And the purpose for me making this video is the tag team tournament, which I mocked greatly in my my recent SmackDown review. You know, people in the YWC are all getting really excited.
Tag team wrestling's back, bitch! Yeah! You know, fuck you! You just living in the past, yo! You're living in the past!
I mean, like, I don't understand these people. Like, what the fuck are they watching nowadays? Tag team wrestling fucking died, like, in 2002 when all the major tag teams broke up. You know, because of that fucking brand split. I mean, these tag teams were only around for a couple of years and they already fucking broke them up. I mean, you think back to the old NWA when tag team wrestling was boring as shit. And all those tag teams stayed together for like a fucking 10, 15 years. I mean, you go back and you watch some of that old footage with the Rock and Roll Express and you will see that the tag team wrestling is very, very similar nowadays to the way it was back then. Basically, the heels beat down on one fucking guy the whole match, just beat him up, you know, just fucking stomp on him, little shitty elbow drops, fucking fake ass punches, put him in the corner for a couple little phony like chokes with the boot and fucking little phony kicks and you know, and then you know, we're gonna change it up a little bit. Oh, here comes a chin lock, wrestle, lay on the mat, you know, look like you're fucking humping him on the mat for a couple of minutes there, for that last like for fucking 10, 15 minutes, and then all of a sudden, you know, tag team partner looks like he's about to get the tag, almost got the tag, and then the other heel partner comes and just knocks the other face off the apron. Face gets knocked down off the apron, and then, you know, they fucking go back to the rest holds and fucking little phony ass stomps and kicks for another fucking 20 minutes. Before you know it, the match is going for a fucking hour. Then finally, he got the hot tag. By God, he got the hot tag, and then he comes in, does like fucking clotheslines and whatever, and hits a couple of signature moves. And, you know, like, for example, on Raw, like, Sheamus and John Cena tagging together. Fucking John Cena gets his ass kicked the whole match. John Cena is playing the role of Ricky Morton from the Rock and Roll Express. Beat on Ricky Morton / John Cena the whole match. Then, fucking get the tag team, the hot tag for the team at the at the last 5 minutes of the match, and then Sheamus Robert Gibson comes in, and instead of hitting the drop kick, you got the fucking bro kick instead. It's the same shit. I mean, it was the same formula every single night for the Rock and Roll Express in the old NWA of the 80s. It was fucking tiring as shit, and the mindless goons who still gave them ratings by watching that boring shit, this is why they kept giving it to them, because the Rock and Roll Express was popular. Now, granted, even though I didn't really fucking enjoy their matches, they seemed like they were a tag team because they traveled up and down the road together. They were together for many years, and you just fucking respected them. Not nowadays, where you just got like primetime players. Like, why the fuck are they together? Oh, because they're both black, and it would look fucking weird if you had like a white and black guy dancing together. It would just look lame. The black guy wouldn't know the choreography for the dance steps. He'd be fucking getting all twisted up and shit and looking all lame. I mean, you couldn't have that. I mean, these tag teams don't make any sense. They just don't seem like they go together. It's just like one jobber gets glued to another jobber. They just fucking mash them together, and there's your tag team. And they've been doing that for fucking years. It's been the same formula. This is not just something new, the PG era. Like I said, like after 2002, when they ended these tag teams, they just started putting these other tag teams together. And the first one that didn't make any sense was like Billy Gunn and Chuck Palumbo. Like, why the fuck were they together? Billy Gunn was, in a really good fucking tag team with Road Dogg, fucking legendary New Age Outlaws tag team. And then they fucking botched the whole entire memory of Billy Gunn by putting him in a fucking gay angle. And see, that is the reason why I am sorry if you people don't find it funny. But I will always make these gay tag team sex jokes. Not only because of the fucking, rest holds during each match, but because Billy Gunn and Chuck Palumbo just, blew down the fourth wall when it came to tag team wrestling, and that it's fucking gay. I mean, these guys have to be with you at all times. Look, we even have to have similar outfits. We've gotta, we gotta be fashionable. We gotta look at the fame. I mean, come on. You gotta, keep color coordinated and all that. It's a fucking disaster. I mean, it's more fashion involved than wrestling involved. It's just really ridiculous. The tag team wrestling is boring, and everybody in the YWC just gets horny. I know you can say excited, but it's an alternate term to use there. But excited and horny, when you're talking about them in a sexual context, are the same fucking word. They're synonyms. So everybody's getting fucking horny over this tag team title tournament and just the tag team division. Oh my god, they've got so many tag teams now. Oh, I have a lot of material to work out when I'm just laying in bed at night. Oh yeah, I could think of those sexy black guys or those sexy Puerto Rican guys. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, it's just blowing my mind. I mean, it's almost like you people are watching something else than I am. You're watching a shitty-ass, boring fucking tag team match, and you're thinking, this is great tag team wrestling. It's not at all. It's, like I said, it's just one fucking guy getting beat down for 20 fucking minutes and then getting a hot tag. Oh yeah, it's a hot tag because he's really sexy, my partner, so this is an extra hot tag. I mean, come on already with this fucking bullshit. Tag team wrestling has always been boring. The real magic lies in the one-on-one matches, not tag team wrestling. I mean, most people who get it are bored during tag team matches. If you notice, the only time you hear anybody ever cheer is when they get a hot tag, because that means that the fucking pace is going to pick up. But, it's like apologizing for 20 minutes of boring wrestling. So everybody who's just fucking getting all horny and all excited, and they're getting their genitals up in an uproar because tag team wrestling is back. I mean, just fucking calm down, okay? Cool your jets. Go take a cold shower. I mean, you're gonna be okay. Tag team wrestling is always going to suck, and when you got Daniel Bryan and Kane as the tag team champions, you really don't have that much to be excited about. Because you see, tag teams are just a waste of time, just holding people back. Daniel Bryan should be fucking WWE champion already, not fucking in a little stupid ass tag team doing retarded ass comedy skits. Please, tag team wrestling sucks, and for the most part, it always has.